The Will Howard hype train has come to a startling halt. That's right, the rookie quarterback will miss the entirety of the preseason after injuring his hand in Tuesday's practice. And while that's obviously a bummer in the interim, there's potentially a much bigger problem on the rise for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It all started with what head coach Mike Tomlin called a quarterback center exchange gone wrong. Will Howard has a broken bone in his hand per Ian Rappaport that will sideline him for the preseason. And obviously, that's something you never want for a rookie quarterback, but especially when he's building the momentum that Will Howard was with the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is a guy who you go back to day one, he's throwing with the fourth teamers. Now you come out and he's getting reps in 7-on-7 with the ones. He has taken the camp by storm. He has been poised. He has been accurate, but perhaps most impressive to me, he has looked tremendous throwing the ball with touch, with pace, and with velocity. This is a guy who at Ohio State and at Kansas State was more of a dual threat. He didn't really have a big arm. He couldn't really stretch the field. You go look at some of his highlights from Pittsburgh Steelers training camp. This guy is darting the ball up the seam. He's making tight window throws. He's hooking up with rookie UDFA Rock Taylor over the middle on big-time in-cuts. Will Howard's potential is through the roof. So obviously, it's a bummer for him right now. But for the Pittsburgh Steelers, it's a bigger problem. For one, they now have to sign a quarterback ahead of Saturday's game. You can't just trot out Mason Rudolph and Skylar Thompson out there. Maybe Aaron Rodgers plays, but I highly doubt it. So that then brings up the bigger question of what do the Steelers do at the quarterback 3 position? Because Will Howard, as much as we might like him, it is pretty hard to put all of your confidence in your third string quarterback when he's now never played in the NFL and will never have played in the preseason. I'm not saying that the Pittsburgh Steelers even think about cutting Will Howard because we know that's not going to happen. However, do they consider carrying 4 quarterbacks? What happens with the competition between Skylar Thompson and whoever else they bring in? These are all questions that now have to be sorted out because Will Howard will not be able to play. So for the Pittsburgh Steelers and for Will Howard, it's a bummer. It's one that is sure to cause a lot of headaches in the interim and potentially in the long run.